Okay, and so, hey YouTube, it's Darkbyte here, and last time we made this weird-ass enums class, cats, so we're just going to leave this alone. Alright, so basically, what we're going to do now is we're going to be looking at, so let's just delete the code from last lesson. Alright, so what we're going to be looking at is we're going to be looking at random numbers. Alright, so we basically looked at a basic method to make random numbers by calling math.random, but we figured out that that only makes random decimal numbers, but what we want is something a lot better than that. What we want is, we want to be able to run we want to be able to generate random numbers of our own accord. Alright, so how are we going to do this? Well, there's already a built-in randoms function. So let's just make a random inside our thing. So random is equal to new random. Alright, so what does this do? This basically just creates a new object of random, and obviously we got to import it because it's not inside the base thing. So here we go. Alright, so we created our random object, and now what do we want to do? Alright, so let's just go random dot. And we got a load of options like next float, so integers, floats, longs, doubles, Gaussians, strings, booleans. We can set the seed too. Now, if we want to set the seed, seeding is basically just what's it called? When you add in your own value to it, basically. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so we're gonna run this 5 6 4 7. Alright, we're gonna run this again. 1 4 1 5 8 8 0. So it's coming up with a load of random big numbers. So as you can see, it's starting to slow down my PC a bit. So yeah, alright. So we got a load of these little big numbers. But what about if we don't want these gigantic numbers? What about if we want to set the value? So we can set a different value in here. So say we want only 4 numbers. We can go 4. There we go. It's going to generate numbers 0 to 4. Now, what about if we want a certain set of numbers, so 1, 2, 4? We can do that too. So all we got to do is that, and ooh, whoops, and must be positive. 1, 2, 4. Okay. Ooh, whoops, there we go. Oh, yeah, I've done it wrong. Yep. All right. So what do we do? All right. So what do we do? What we do is, if we want to generate our own set of numbers, then. Alright then, so I just got distracted. I just ate, and that was really nice. Had some nice enchiladas. Alright, so yeah. So what we're gonna do is, say we want a different range of 4 numbers. What we can do is, instead of doing this, we can surround this in brackets. Actually, no, we'd surround this bit in brackets, and then we go plus whatever we want. So this is gonna go from 0. So say we want 276 to 280, we'd go 276. So we got from the starting number that we want. Alright, so here we go. We're going to run this now. 277, 278, 279, 277, 276, 276, 277, 276, 277, 279. So as you can see, it's coming out with random numbers between those, although some of them seem a bit, what's it called? So what we're going to do now is we're going to go random dot, and we're going to seed the random. So set seed, and what we're going to do now is we're going to seed it with something called, well, what's it called? The time. So we're going to go system dot, and we're going to get current time millis. So this is going to get the time from, what's it called? From, what's it called now? It's going to get the time from the epoch, Unix epoch inside 1970 from the 1st of January, and it counts the milliseconds. So it's a really big number. So as you can see, they seem a bit more random now, little bit more random. Although if we wanted truly random, then we would go for system.nano time. So this is basically counting the nanoseconds. So this is completely, I'm not sure what the nano time is, so I'm just gonna run this. 278, 277, 276, 277, 279, 277, 277, 278, 279, 76. So let's set the range a bit bigger. So what we're going to do now is we're going to set it to 100. And let's see how random the numbers are. Alright, so 335, 307, 316, 365, 313, 314, 287, 290, 330, 344, 374, 346. So as you can see, they're quite random. Of course, you can never get completely random because there's always a sort of algorithm in the background So you can never kind of get completely random numbers. There's always a bug in the system. So yeah, I don't know why I had that open. That was a completely different thing. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. That's how you make random numbers. Now, right, so you can do that, whatever you want with that. You can make a dice program if you wanted. Do whatever. I don't care. You guys, as long as you don't do something illegal, I'm fine. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.